That is not the most fitting music I have ever pulled, but hey, I wanted to try something with one of the Popsky albums I've got, so hey. That does work that way. There we go. Hello, Jindra. How is you? Put it, like, lightly in the background at this point. You're doing okay? That's fair. I presently have a headache. So, oops, that's the gain. Change this to... There we go. Alright. So... Ladies, gentlemen, and gentlefolk, as a way to encompass the other pronouns if you do not identify as other, or as those two. Tonight, later than usual, I left my window open overnight to cool off, woke up with a very parched throat. Yeah, that is how that works. That is unfortunate. Hopefully you're able to get that, you know, resolved in due time. I will learn how these songs work out. We're going to keep on, because this is Popsky's City of Neon album, but I'll keep on another song for the moment. Stay on it. Wait, I didn't update the thingy! Oh, I did update the thingy, but it's Deep Rock Galactic. Hang on. Oops. We're just chatting for the moment. That's on me. Thank you, bot. Especially when the temps drop like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. What? I'm aware, it pings me too. Thank you, though. My partner's letting me know that StreamBot's like, hey, wrong thing. But it's based on like what's actually put on Twitch, so really it's my fault to begin with. Remember, computers are as smart as their users, and I programmed that intentionally. So if I didn't change what was technically being streamed, that's on me. Anyway, we're not game clearing Deep Rock Galactic, though that would be funny. We are going to announce what actually won the poll, because we used a new system this time. The system was actually hosted on Tally, and I currently have that pulled up. For anyone curious, that is tally.so. If you ever wanted to post your own forms, it seems really cool, frankly. At best, as smart as their users. That is true. And in this case, the bot is as smart as me, because I am the one that told it to pull that information from my Twitch channel. So I just didn't update things. Anyway. I thought this form was actually really cool, and it actually put it, let us put the ranked choice voting in a ranked choice manner. You could actually organize it the way that you wanted to, which is phenomenal. Instead of having to do the janky thing we were doing before on Google Forms, I could actually have it where, like, okay, arrange your choices in the order that you want to see them played. And as such, we don't necessarily have the golf rules anymore, but it is still organized in such a way where it's like, I can still be dramatic about it, because it actually averages where their placement is, and the one that got closest to 1 by the end is what won overall. So, I can also check the submissions. This is also something that was very nice about this, because the website itself actually hosts all of the responses, and thus gives me, like, a nice little, like, statistics on that. I will say, as far as trends go, there was not a clear overall winner for which game was most requested. But as far as the game that was least requested, not a little surprisingly, in my opinion, it looks like Etrian Odyssey was amongst the lowest that was requested, but I don't believe it actually lost out overall. Yeah, no, it didn't. So that's a bit of a spoiler, but that's just a quick little fun fact as I look over the submissions, because I do actually have to, like, visually see it, like, okay, which one kind of won most picked overall, which one lost out as least picked overall. So that happened. I also updated the game clearing worksheet as a consequence to some of the games that were added through requests. Etrian Odyssey being low makes sense, which, you're not wrong. I'm a little disappointed. God, these songs do not fit my vibe at all. But this is a very cyberpunky album, so that makes sense. Because, like, we played, Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk on the stream, and I actually quite enjoyed it at the time. So, part of me would hope that Etrian Odyssey would perform well, but it is a game that lacks a lot of story, I feel like, just from, like, an outsider's perspective looking in. But I don't think that's necessarily a problem. Anyway, to get into the actual proper winners and losers, we'll start at the bottom, work our way up, and then we'll eventually announce our winner. So, first, and I guess I would say least most, aftmost, since, you know, we usually talk about foremost. It has a decent amount of story. It's just all in the last fifth of the game. Man. Averaging in placement with a 4.8, meaning it scored, oh, excuse me, rats are stinky, damn, pretty low overall in people's, like, ranked choices, is River City Girls. Which, okay, fair. Beat-em-ups don't make for the best game-clearing content. They usually last all of, like, 2, maybe 3 streams. So that makes sense to me. In 5th place, actually tied for 4th place even. Averaging in at a 4.2 average in people's placement lists, we have Etrian Odyssey HD, which I'm going to guess, based on some calculations, ended up being in 5th place overall, but the average tied it with 4th. Which, you know, considering what's being discussed in the chat, that makes sense. But in 4th place, with the same score of 4.2, is Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. It keeps showing up. I almost do it out of obligation for, like, one of the viewers of the stream that's like, you really gotta play this, you really want. It's like, well, we'll see. It's just doesn't seem to win. It's like, at some point, it's like, I'll just have to accept a donation of, like, some amount of money and just play this game. It's like, alright, fine. I can be bribed. In 3rd place, with an average ranking of 3.4, we have Monster Sanctuary, which, as a concept, Monster Sanctuary, for those that are unaware, is like a 2D monster capturing Metroidvania-esque game. And I think that's interesting as a concept, because it's like, this time I'll let the, like, music go away for now. Thank you, VLC Media, and thank you, Popsky. Like, I really like the concept of Monster Sanctuary. And those developers, let me double check, because I think those developers actually made another game that I've played or have my eyes on and really am interested in. Monster Sanctuary. Published by Team 17, developed by Moirai Games. They are presently working on a game called Ethermancer, which is published by Off-Brand Games. This is why they're on my radar. Yeah, because Off-Brand Games is on my radar because of Rivals of Ether 2 and Bonnie the Bear Saves Frog Time. So seeing Ethermancer and then realizing, oh, wait, shit. That's from the guys that made Monster Sanctuary. And sure enough, it looks like it's roguelite monster capturing. So they're back on my radar. So that's really, really cool. But yeah, it's cool that they made it to third place. But we have 2 games final, since I didn't talk about the games that were on the list to start. We have... I feel like it'll be telling depending on the order they say it. But we have Okami HD, which, for those that are unaware, I have not played Okami. And Okami 2 recently got announced. A proper 2. I know about Okami Den, and I know of how much of a clusterfuck that game was. And how, like, apparently it was a sequel, but then it was non-canonized, and now it's no longer considered a sequel. It's not even canon. You know, all of that. But Okami, I haven't played. And I've heard and seen a full playthrough, and thus have concluded very good things about the game. So I'm very interested in playing it. And also, Okami Den is complex, right? And also, on the poll as well, for the last 2, we have Dishonored, which, as I've made mention before, I've tried Dishonored on Xbox 360. I didn't think it was my cup of tea. It made it because it was a carryover from back in October. Yeah, it took half a year of just playing it on Sundays to beat Persona 5 Royal, everybody. Let that sink in for a second. But Dishonored got second place then. So it appeared back on this poll. It is a first-person stealth them up, is like the best way to call Dishonored, with magic and all that good stuff. I tried it on Xbox 360, didn't find it necessarily to my liking. But considering that, like, admittedly, Jindra, who is a mod here, was surprised that I didn't like it, I figured that maybe I just didn't give it a fair shake. And thus it appeared on the game clearing list, as it was requested at one point, and it performed fairly decently, as evidenced by the fact that it got a rerun, a carryover. Think Tenchu, but steampunk, except instead of steam, it's whale oil. Yeah, yes, that. So anyway, without further ado, we have, in second place, with an average placement of 2.6, so it was like second and a half, is, with a drum roll, my partner yelled out the one I voted for. My fiance wants to twist my arm and make me play the game that they voted for instead. It's not how this works. Now they're being dramatic. In second place, with that average of 2.6, is Okami HD. And thus, the winner of this game clearing poll is a game that, at first, I am like, not the most excited to play, but I'm willing to give it that second chance. Averaging at 1.8 for placement is Dishonored. And I'll have you all know I spent $3 today picking this game up on PC because I didn't own it. Because it was added to the last game clearing poll as one of the games that I didn't own that I could possibly get. So here we are.
Yeah, it was a whole like $250, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like $3. So I got it. I installed it today. fingers crossed it doesn't blow up my PC, because we're running an Arc Intel graphics card, and that thing doesn't like older games, so we will see. Oh, Steam's got to finish installing it at least, but we're going to transition. Yeah. Pineapple is tasty. But if amongst my friends, they've liked it, the funny thing about the Dishonored trilogy is it's actually 4 stories. What the hell? That's not a diss at the, games themselves. That's more like, what? Actual shock. Like, Arcane wrote 4 stories for a trilogy? Nani the fuck? For the moment, I only have the base game, and that is the plan. We are going to play the base game. 2012 ZeniMax Media. There we go. Yeah, en français. Developed by, or published by. That's loud. Why, yes, hello, developer Splash. Oof, woof. Oh, I was not a fan of me alt-tabbing. Oh, it was not a fan of me alt-tabbing. I will have you all know. Because it is currently... Okay, here we go. It is currently in non-borderless... Let's fucking change that. I didn't even run this thing. Auto-use mana elixir. Kill cam mode. Normal difficulty. Normal. Auto-save and journal. Head bob amount. How about none? We hate that. Chains climbing relative to camera. That's fine. User interface. This is all fine. We'll keep it normal. We won't fuck with controls. Not yet. Modify video settings. Full screen. Are you kidding me? Also, 1600 by 900, are you high? 1920 by 1080, thank you. Like, what the hell? Also, what? Field of view 75. Do you want me to get motion sickness? Because that is how I get motion sickness. Light chaps on, anti-aliasing mode, rat shadows off. Turn that on and be fine. Model details high should be fine. It's an Xbox 360 game. If it makes my PC really chug, we'll try to, fuck with these. I'm just upset that this doesn't have properly borderless window. It's full screen or nothing here. Which, that's a choice. That is a choice. Shift, purchase downloadable content. But here we are, Dishonored. Alright, we are 20-odd minutes in, so we are probably gonna hit a problem. I will ask, Jindra, is the game changed properly to Dishonored, or are we still on just chatting? Because on my side, it looks like we're still on just chatting. Of course, I can check myself, but I don't want to alt-tab if I don't have to. Playing properly for you? Okay. Then I'm not going to worry about it. Easy, normal, hard, very hard. Casual experience for new players. Stealth and combat are moderately difficult. Increased challenge for experienced players. Enemies inflict increased damage and are more perceptive. Brutal experience for hardcore. We played this shit on normal. Brightness. Brightest can be... Oh, God! You can really fuck with that, huh? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. About right there seems right. Creating a new game will overwrite previous autosaves. We don't have previous autosaves. What are you on about? Dunwall Tower, returning home. That just loaded instantly. You've just returned from a journey of several months, visiting the other nations in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the rat plague. You must deliver their diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as Lord Protector. So basically, from what I also main character of this game, kind of an own badass, pointed like here, indeed. But yeah, so the lore, as I understand it, outside of it's this, but instead of it's but steampunky, but instead of steam, whale oil. The way I look at this is like, think of this as alternative history Great Britain. Like, that's like the best way to think about it, I feel like, is alternative history Great Britain. Where instead of like steam power getting a big rise, we instead have whale oil. And then just some people can do magic, I guess.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the spymaster was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Also, Lord Protector, Empress's bodyguard, sole bodyguard. Yeah, I know. Wrenhaven River.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Give me just a tick. The audio is still relatively loud. We're not gonna lower it that much because I can turn up my speakers. Subtitles off. All. What the fuck? Accessibility sucks. Anyway.
We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
That I do.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Speaking of whales.
Oh, there! We're going up. Sealed. Ready.
Yeah, so when I said alternate universe, I really meant it.
She's rising.
This is a big-ass structure for even Victorian times, I feel like. Which is usually when steampunk is kind of set.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
WASD to move. Watch officer. Might you move, Jeff Colonel?
You know what to do next time?
Yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov's changed everything again. We don't know what the hydraulics can do now.
We've got him here today doing a portrait. If there's a time to try something, it's now.
Hello, sir.
Hello? Dunwall Tower. The world is very much not our world. Yep. Hey! Oh, hello!
Tell me about your trip, please. Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spymaster.
Okay, go on.
Okay, here we go.
Also, again, this game came out in like 2005. I'm not surprised the human models are very uncanny.
Let's go! Come on!
I'm right here, little one.
see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Press C to enter stealth mode, aka crouch. Then stay behind cover to break line of sight with enemies and avoid detection. While sneaking, your footsteps are muffled. Trying to decide if I should share a minor spoiler about Emily here. Not actually plot relevant, what with being an open secret amongst the nobility, but it isn't confirmed until Dishonored 2. She my kid? Is that the spoiler?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Hiding there.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here
Yep.
I come.
Yeah, figures. By pressing Q or E, you can lean around corners, allowing you to look ahead without being seen by enemies.
Let's see about here.
Oh!
See you. Did you really think you could hide there? Let's play one last time, please, Corvo.
Okay, one more time.
Okay, and find a better hiding place this time. I'll count to 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come. Here? I always find you.
Do you now?
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too. While you were gone, Mother seemed very sad. I think she missed you.
The game doesn't exactly hide it, but also doesn't come out and say it. Yeah, which is very just good storytelling. It's like, you can make the assumption, but the game's not going to tell you. You're smart enough to figure it out.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
Yeah. He's got too little hair.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse? Chances are very
She'll see
good.
you at once.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh, how to sprint game.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
I have an awful vibe about this guy. I'm gonna be real.
Follow me, Captain. We should leave them alone.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Okay. News, I think. I hope. The pop!
I hope that one of the other cities had dealt with this before. Knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother?
The spymaster? I wonder why he
Yes,
giving
don't
vibes, right?
worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily,
Oh.
come here.
Whoop! Oi! Hey! Press left click to attack with your right hand, or right click to attack with your left hand. Totally not backwards. If you have a weapon or power equipped. Press and hold left control to block incoming sword attacks. Perfect timing will put the enemies off balance and open them up with a lethal counterattack. Bang!
Emily, get behind me! Look out!
Get out of here! Don't worry, sweetling, I got
Thank you. If you hadn't been here...
No more!
What?
Not again! Mommy! No!
What the fuck?
From her.
Oi! Hey! That's my...
Oh, Mommy! Oh. Get away!
Hey! Oh! That wasn't that high of a fall. Your Majesty!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Huh?
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
What do you mean, what I've done?
He's killed the Empress.
What?
What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
I didn't do jack shit!
Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo.
Hey!
Take him.
No, let me explain! Wonder why the game's called that. Coldridge Prison. 6 months. That damn ninja gang. I always knew they were bad news. I told the Empress we really should find them all and arrest them. Anyway, 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spymaster of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter, Emily, the royal heir. Now, locked away in Coldridge Prison, the time of your execution draws near. Did I at least have, like, a trial? Huh?
This is your chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Dude, fuck you! I didn't do it!
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think.
Oh. Why do you have a rat in a cage?
The Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
You mean?
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
What?
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time. And someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo.
What the fuck?
Guards! Take him back to his cell.
Hey! Hey!
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Uh-huh. Hey, look, I have a health meter now. My spit isn't acidic enough to melt the bars. Working on that for 3 months.
Seen any more big rat swarms? You're such a choffer.
Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here is the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run, make for the river, and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison's guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. Good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. Friend. Don't mind the fact that I've got clothes on, it's fine. With a sword in hand, assassinate an unaware enemy by pressing left click, or approach an unaware enemy from behind and hold left click to perform a non-lethal takedown. Using stealth in the non-lethal approach has benefits. Fewer rats and weepers, some people react favorably, and the final outcome is not as dark. This is where it's going to be like, So the stipulation is I should challenge mode this game to the best of my ability. Stealth for the vast majority of it, and try not to kill people. That's what I'm going to do, because I'm aiming for the good ending. Or the not as dark.
The one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
There's a lot of leeway in the chaos system. Well, I apparently didn't read shit correctly, because I thought it said hold left click. Probably meant hold, like, shift.
How come so many people are coming?
Hold left control.
Execution tomorrow.
It's on account of Corvo. The one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter,
Come here,
Emily.
come here, come here.
So it's an occasion.
Not hit the ground, sir.
Social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Generally, as long as you aren't being excessive, low chaos is very reasonable.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled
So basically,
in advance.
don't be a dickhead and don't try to kill everybody.
You should bathe. I can smell you from here.
Blow off.
You know, he's right. You should bathe.
No, stupid cut.
Who's that? Damn it. Got you now. Get around him.
Try not to feed the rats.
Flap his legs.
Fair enough!
Stories about the way he fights. We need to handle this ourselves before it gets to the captain.
Or fall apart on me. You'll get it. There's two of them.
Well, back!
You're fish bait now.
Noting leaving unconscious people in bad situations can still count as a death for the chaos meter. Noted. There's gonna be a lot of that. So you have a quick save button out of curiosity. 'Cause I don't believe that was a thing. Aha! F5 and F9. Beautiful bastards. That's not a thing on console, typically. No.
How come so many people are coming? Execution tomorrow.
It's on account of Corvo. The one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. Social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
That is going to make this a lot better, in my opinion.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
For right now, we're not going to do a, well, these guards are evil. It's more so like, well, they're part of the prison. We probably don't want to kill them. Necessarily. Like, are they working for the, now that we know corrupted spymaster and what's-his-face? Like, yes. Are they explicitly hired on to serve them? I would hope not.
No, stupid goddamn.
What was that? It's fine. Just got a little drunk on the job.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event.
Ooh, that's smooth. I hit F5. It still autosaves, but it's like doesn't stutter. What do we have here? Yeah, you know, I missed that. I missed that by like rushing. Ah, my hotkey man. Cool. I would hope there's a way to sheath my weapons. But for right now, it's not important because we need to get out of here. Okay. Approach the ledge, press spacebar to climb. Fight or sneak your way to the footbridge. Coin 5, pistols. I only have one bullet. Cartridge base, which is a little odd that there are only one shot available with them. But considering it doesn't look like they have much of a magazine, makes sense, I suppose. Breakable door. Only see the one guard. F while sneaking to pickpocket.
That's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixirs. Bunch of crap.
Huh. Maybe it didn't open on that side.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Yard walkway. May as well take what money we can, right? Alright. So, the intro took a little bit. Do not break game. Yep. Okay. We are going to take a bit of a break. Not too long. We're still in the tutorial, so we got plenty of time to go. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We will be back with more Dishonored. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright. Let's get back to it. I'm currently, like, struggling with a headache, so... ain't no big deal. Okay. Ugh. I am actually going to wear my blue light blocker, see if that helps a little bit. They are filthy. Give me just a tick. Do they do anything? Probably not. Does it hurt to wear them? Not necessarily. I just have a headache in, like, the front of my head. And it's not, like, a migraine feeling one, which is one that I, you know, kind of have an idea of what it feels like in a system to immediately tackle it. But this one just feels like a regular headache. Probably part of me studying so much for my Network Plus, which I did get a passing score on, by the way. So, hell yeah to me. I feel like I look ridiculous like this, but without my glasses underneath the blue light blocking ones, I can barely see. I'm not, like, legally blind, but I will say, my license does say that I need my glasses to drive. Quick. Don't want to make noise. Oh, how hard do I throw them? Not as hard as you can throw a body. Which is to say, not terribly.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews. Unless accompanied by
God,
an
I
officer of
almost
the
want to press F there to try to throw a flare. It is kind of dark. Not gonna lie. Hopefully we get some stuff to help counteract that. Yard key needed. That's the yard? Gross. Hey. In there? That I can see. Look at that low resolution. Oh, hey! Look at that popping! It's gonna make fun of how low resolution the image was, but nope. Hopped in. Audiograph player.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Yeah, no, it is not. Duty officers report Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Atano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation and keep the torturer under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. Seems totally level-headed. I didn't think it would alert every guard in like a 3-mile radius. I'd shoot the painting. Cups, empty bottles. Empty bottles. Hey, clockwork explosive. Now we need to cross the yard. Ugh. Now, in Thief, because I've played a little bit of the Thief games, it is important you're, like...
Slug, did you patrol the yard?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday. Forget it. Just do your route.
Attention.
Reports
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved
Prison yard.
dignitaries only.
Maybe wind or something.
Okay. Light level does not matter. They can get line of sight on you, they can see you.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Just put your enemy off balance by blocking with perfect timing. Now press left click to perform a lethal counterattack.
Hit him! I'll fight. Here you go.
A little bit of blood on my sword. Well, they all tried to fucking kill me, so... we'll just take it at this. I imagine, because of tutorial reasons, this one might either not count towards the like chaos system, or it does, but doesn't count as much. Personnel only. Ah. Oh no, it does. Oh good. So just be careful about it. Got it.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits.
Dude was not paying attention.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
The entire prison escape is very low weight because you don't have access to your full kit yet.
With 1 week's notice.
Rind hagfish. Honestly, sounds kind of gross. I can also barely fucking see right here. Tin of Pratchett jellied eels. Ugh. Gonna be real. It's kind of gross. But either way, the amount of stealth that I'm employing, it seems like I'm going to break even. Which seems like it's fine. So, wouldn't you want to get that window fixed? Like, what the fuck? I don't like that sign. Sleep. You didn't see anything. Oh, fucking. That works. It's totally not gonna bleed out by laying on broken glass. It's fine. I don't know his fucking patrol route, so I don't know whether or not to be scared. Judging by the fact he has his sword drawn, I assume that's him. money. A lot of seagulls I'm hearing. Just pretend nothing bad happened. It'll be fine. You'll know any different. They'll also have to try to, like, you know, come catch me, so... Ready? Go! Ah! Good! I want you to lose me! You have escaped Coldridge prison with the help of hidden allies. You can reach the Wrenhaven River. They promise to aid you in your next move. Okay.
Explosive to blast his way out. That doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps.
Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and that you've broken free from Coldridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us, a friend who will meet you soon.
Could be some down here by the look of it.
That's a lot of rats. That's a lot of rats!
Corvo, you're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there. Like you never saw one. You saw him fight 3-1 in the practice yard. In a whirlwind. I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
I think I put these away. Just trying some buttons real quick. Whoop, that's my journal. No, R is heal. I want to check that real quick. It'll probably teach me later, but it's important if I can stand amongst other people. Zoom is left alt, which I don't have yet. Huh. I'll turn that off. I get auto aim. Excuse you. Forgot what button fired my gun for a second. Yeah, I don't think I was stopping that. Well, noted. You cannot kill the rat plague. No one will keep us from death. Well, I hate that. So, while I will probably come out of this with a disease or two, I'm gonna stick to the sewer water, thank you. Because at least I'm alive and not chewed to death by killer rats. orbs. Damien. Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now, and there's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick, and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district. So stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away. But they'll inherit the city. So, like, are they just, like, arresting every fucking buddy? Oh, man. Like, every fucking buddy that's sick with the plague? Because if so, what the hell? That's not how you treat a pandemic situation, man. Here, buddy. Have down here. Nothing really. Tin of potted whale meat. Lots of food. Bottles for alcohol.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, but screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague. You? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. The rats.
Blech! Gotta be careful about that. Oh, you hold F to put your stuff away. Fair enough. Over there, ratties. Come on. Oh, come on. Whoop.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Money. F to drop, space bar to jump. Oh, God, stretch. I don't got any legs! Okay. Direction you're facing. For rent. Ah, jeez. Copper wire? Oh, mind if I do? Bye! Ow! Okay. Be more aware of traps. They're going to be a thing starting now. Lot of bit of loot. Greetings, Corvo. Or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. Aha. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress. A group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man, Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into Redhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. Fancy. We now have a crossbow. Comes with standard crossbow bolts. We picked up 2 incendiary. And I think these are sleep darts. That's smooth. Nice. See you to slide while sprinting. Noted. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey. Got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Oh, sure. Hey, hey. Well, I'm gonna see what all we got. And we might just brute force it depending on how quick I can do that. Nah, me brute forcing it. No. Oh, wait. Barely see in the dark. 451. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, you see that? Okay, got it. You don't need to try to open it. Ooh, rock, fox, headlight. Got it!
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard. Smells like a dead weeper in here.
Seen anybody with signs of the sickness? I don't need shit from you.
Probably is. They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water, don't come out.
I don't know where that other fucker is.
I can't see the bottom.
Didn't see nothing.
Huh?
Whoa! Didn't kill all of them. Though, unfortunately, did kill one. With a gunshot. I'm not saying he deserved it, but I am saying that, I should have carried the other dude. Throwing him in the river, probably not a good idea. Will drown. Probably. Oh, it's kind of shallow here. Okay. Sorry, treasure searching instincts is going haywire. There is like the equivalent of a river here, so I'm trying to see if there's like anything special. Even if it is sewer water. Bastard.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne.
Dude, this is how you make a plague worse.
Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be
They're
captured
not.
or killed at any cost.
There's like 3 of them dead. How does that qualify as several?
Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Alright, let's go. Overall chaos. High. Well. Oops. Hate it. Try to swallow shit. Liquid specifically. It goes down the wrong tube and it makes me cough. I didn't find all the coins, but we found over 2/3 of them. Alright, so we have to play better if we want a good ending. Ugh. Ugh. Hidden allies. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind.
This is the Hound Pit's pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Yeah, probably to say the least.
Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Man, boats are so weird. Because you just expect them to bump into shit when you want to depart from them. Dishonored. Complete the intro mission. Hound's Pit. Hello, hello.
Starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man. Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
We can continue
Gentlemen?
later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Hello?
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. not happen now. The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible mess.
The fact that this is volatile is
Now plug it in.
concerning.
Just get... Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? See the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Sure, let's have a look. Zoomed on usage. Explosive grenade. Sleep bolt. Upgrades. Very real. It seems really good. And make it so sleep darts knock people out immediately. Pick up a couple more.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Alright. Like to look around for a while before I bed down.
Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Just took his fucking star chart. Mine now! Blood from the eyes! Seems like this area is going to have many secrets. Many, many secrets. But it's also my hub. Is my home. Fuck. Just seems so wrong.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Boy. Yeah, this seems a normal action to do. Totally normal. Nothing weird or you know, tyrannical about it. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I'm drinking, but I ain't restoring health. Man.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
To the flooded district for treatment.
What's that supposed to mean? Either way, time for break. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We will be back with more Dishonored. I will see you guys in a bit. All right. let's get back into it. And as we get back into it, let's kill fewer people, shall we? Hiding. Excerpt from a series of Overseer invocations by High Overseer Abram Templeton. It's here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Serve as a rod to those astray from the herd, for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes and far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. The fuck? Nom. Nom, nom, nom. Excerpt from a longer work of fiction. Finding my way into the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise esoteric patterns. Fiction. It's fiction. From a theater play. Fun. Going to 5. Ew. The Gaffer's Tale. Journey of a whaler in his final years. Love that. The Admiral trusts him, then so will I. Except from a book of sea shanties sung by sailors. What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do when the drunken whaler lie in the morning? Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Or lie in the morning. Way and up she rises. Way and up she rises. Way and up she rises. Or lie in the morning. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver, lie in the morning, stuff him in a sack and throw him over to... This got bleak. What the fuck? The most bleak thing done in the actual original version of the song is, like, you know, put him in a bed with a captain's daughter. Like, yeah, no, that would get him, like, a fucking whooping.
Please follow me to your quarters.
You're not going to my quarters, though. What? Okay. You didn't see anything. Not me stealing all of his fucking valuables.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Dude, are you bitching and moaning about having to live in, quote, squalid, unquote, conditions? Privileged motherfucker. Also, the walls are pretty thin, dude. Gaffer's Tale, Volume 1. Admiralty of the Fleet. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero has spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass-produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? First, I give him odds of 1 in 5. Glad you had faith in me, bud!
Log entry 1-4. Seems we have moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. The Pendleton's voting block and my military connections always lacked the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against previously inaccessible. Downriver, as far as the river mouth To the and point, flooded district. we need a man Do who not can kill the attempt to bastards approach for or us. destroy a river Corvo is thrust. more than capable of Any that, items no doubt. recovered from doing so are considered state property. This off. Switch. Where the hell is it?
Okay, he's not very good with technology. That's kind of cute. He's like, log end. Is it off? Where's this? Those are just comedic little bits to add into that actually add a lot of character to someone. Like, if someone's supposed to not be very good with technology, but then they are, like, immediately able to turn off, like, a microphone, that's out of character. In that case, that actually highlights that maybe he's not amazing with technology. But is that an issue? Maybe not. Also, dare I ask why I have access to this, and why? Who the fuck? Equally, what the fuck? Huh. Well, somebody sleeps in there. I don't know who or why, but they do.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy. I understand you'll need your rest.
Not a fan of where it is, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Attention all citizens. Lady Emily Caldwin was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
You know, they say that, but has anyone actually opened their gob about it? Doubtful. Oh, look at me. It was, the wind. Yeah, they'll buy that. It was the wind. People buy that all the time. The wind broke the window, it wasn't me. See how many more sleep bolts I can buy. It seems like a good idea to have multiple of those, just in case. The hell?
I once served under Admiral Havelock. Captain Havelock then. I don't know if he remembers me, but I fear it's rude to ask. I don't want to embarrass him.
Fair enough. Also, do you sleep out here? Because if you do, what the fuck? Why hasn't anyone let you sleep inside the building? Like, are we equals here, or are you the odd man out? Before anyone says there's not room in there, bullshit. He can sleep in the bar. I'm doubtful there's a map. Don't have zoom on my kit yet. Ow. What the fuck? Goddamn fish! I see, that's how they keep players out of the water. You know, the blade being bloodied is supposed to be an indicator that you've killed somebody in melee combat with this sword. Does the fish count towards building the fucking chaos meter? Because if so, that's fucking hilarious. And now I want to run this entire game with, like, my sword like this. People are like, oh, you didn't do it killless. And I'll be like, well, no, I killed people in the prison level, but then I proceed not to kill anyone else. And then they're going to be like, wait, but you don't get that unless you killed somebody with it in the prison level. And I'd be like, yeah, because I shot somebody. And I killed people with the other sword. Be like, so how'd you get blood on it? I killed the fish. So stupid. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal? Tivian ore? What's wrong with the metals in crystal? King sparrow feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, or what's left of it. And we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city's in ruins. No one's going to miss any of the odd crap you steal if you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. A nerdy man. What? Okay, so these whales are not your average whale. Lands cast from main ship from several smaller boats. Buoys keep the whale from diving deep. It's caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. While it still lives, rather cruel. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. The tank is held near the oil tank refill pump. The magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in for the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the fuel tank as full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly. For once.
Tell me what I can make for you.
Well, I have 571 coins. Holy tits. I definitely want more sleep bolts. I don't know how useful a rewire tool is. But I will take one. Disable security devices or make them work in your favor by using a rewire tool on the circuitry panel for the security device you want to hack. Rewired walls of light, arc pylons, and watchtowers will harm your enemies instead of you, while rewired alarms will be fully disabled. Useful. And we'll do a bone charm capacity. Nothing good of it for now, but from what little I have played, that is an important thing to do. Because it's handy. Damn, that's a good deal of equipment to start out with. It's a good thing I snooped around and stole everybody's valuables. They are gonna be pissed.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
False. Not an amazing mattress, but we'll take it. Go to bed and get some rest. Somewhere else. That's some good fucking sleep. Been a while since I slept in anything that wasn't a cot. This is not the bar. This is not the bar. This is somewhere else where water falls up, apparently.
Hello, Corvo.
Who the fuck are you?
Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond. Great forces that own magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power. My gift to you. Come find me.
The fuck does that mean? Press right-click to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Hold right-click to target your destination with precision. A blue sphere indicates that you should reach your destination. A blue arrow indicates that you will climb up when you reach your destination. You know, like this. And now we're introduced to our mana bar. Hey, you cannot save her, 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 you cannot save her. Am I in a nightmare? Press T to drink a mana potion. You know, if you're using mana. Now the thing, from what I understand with Blink, because if you're watching, my mana bar refills, but that's per one use of Blink. If I try to use it more than once, I'll actually use enough mana that I will not regenerate to full. Corvo, I'm very sad. They say that you're dead like Mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Who the fuck? Huh. So, how many points you fielding? Also, that's a whale. Yeah, no, that shit does not look normal. Like, it looks like a whale, but in an uncanny way. Oof.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
And that's only a little fucked up. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes, even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you're facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster if you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press right-click while targeting a person or location.
This is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
It seems a little odd I can come up here, but I'm not going to complain.
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth.
The lights lead me to believe I should go down here. I'm fine.
This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom.
Good to know this is gonna kill me in the end. Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the power section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Press right-click to see in the dark and to reveal living beings through solid walls. You can also see their fields of view, as well as a visual representation of the sounds you make. Level 2 shows you important items through walls like security devices, weapons, ammo, coins, keys, and traps. Seems good.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Good? Ah! Oh, that's fun. So that wasn't a dream. Lol. Cool.
Somewhere in the basements below, Hound kills Hound, and money changes hands.
Oh good, glad to know that they do dog fighting. How long was I out? Jesus. Don't mind me.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time. Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife.
Play. Get out of the water, but fish. Powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Playing from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies.
Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in.
I'd like to get out of the water, please. Out of the water. Out! Oh, I can blink out of the water. Useful. What? I did not. I just blinked into here. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I think I'm gonna say no, though. Even the hub holds some secrets. Ancient note. I'm sorry, but I won't be here for the next meeting. Or ever again, for that matter. What happened here was unnatural and makes me sick to recall. I left the result of our labors here, for you to keep, but I expect that the rats will consume it before my return. Before you return. Goodbye. Definitely feeling like I got into here a little sooner than I should have. But, hey, that seems like a good mechanic to remember. Get out of the water. Come on, Corvo. We got people to preferably not kill.
They top off the line with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars.
horror music.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore. That's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Okay, so he's been offered a place to sleep, but he's choosing not to.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Cauldron on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your
mildly NSFW.
It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots.
I'm really hungover.
But if anyone can do it,
guy who does.
Your exploits
Really?
are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
You had a good 30 minutes, man.
Dunwall citizens. River traffic is forbidden from land.
Oh.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain of the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Spare Captain Kernow. To ensure he survives.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
What if I told you I did?
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Let's go. Take me to the distillery district.
Careful. That's the game. They like to mask the choices. Like Bethesda games are where it's the meme where it's like, hey, but like an option. Oh man, I hit my head. Click. Hey buddy, are you okay? Hey buddy, are you okay? You just fell out of stupid town?
Alright. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is a close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalists, Martin is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape. There we go. Just had to deal with a thing that popped up. Ah, it's dark out.
A rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Thank you, Sam. Well, I'm gonna be gone for a while, so... Talk to Granny Rags in her apartment.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it.
So yeah, primary objective. Secondary objective. Optional objectives.
Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Well, I'll be damned.
Hey! What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
I want to go up there and kill them. The little one.
1, 2, 3.
Good. Keep them coming.
One, two, three, heave!
That just looks like a civvy. Excuse me. Thank you.
What the?
Vermin!
Attention Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or weeping individual, you are required to remain in isolation for 2 continuous days. If signs of infection occur, report for transport to the flooded district.
Good. Keep them coming.
Half the block, dead from the plague. Better them than us. At least some of them had money. 1, 2, 3, heave! One, two, three, heave! One, two, three, heave!
Oh, lovely. Hi, gentlemen. Yeah, we're gonna need a slightly different way to get across. Just slightly, but ads are going to play. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We will be back with a more Dishonored. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay. Let's resume. Tonight's stream might be a little bit on the shorter side, ultimately. Again, mostly because I got a headache and stuff.
2, 3, heave! One, two, three, heave!
Good. Keep them coming.
I'm trying to think.
1, 2, 3, heave!
Anything to toss to get their attention.
I'll find you.
Oh, good.
I got you now.
Bastard. Well, one must always have eyes in the back of their head, I suppose. I'll check. Yes! They can see me. Okay.
1, 2, 3, heave! One, two, three, heave!
This better not be a joke. I'll find it.
Oh, good. But I want it. And I don't want to, like, set them off too much.
One, two,
Sometimes it pays to take an alternate method, or alternate route, rather. Oh, good. Get the fuck out of the water. Hey, I can climb up that.
Good. Keep them coming.
Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charms section of the journal.
I can feel a great age ending.
Fuck, just left these up here. Mine now. As much as I am not a fan of the idea of eating rats. Fleet Fighter. Having your weapons out doesn't slow you down. Seems good. Don't know about you. It seems good. Ooh, that seems good. That also seems good. There's so many ones that are good. Oh boy. I see you, fish.
One, two, three, heave!
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
All right.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous love
I think the little
of
birdies
their
are sad.
services.
You think the little birdies are sad today? I'm wondering if you're a little baddie. Send us food, not bullets.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen. I think the little birdies are sad today.
Granny Rags?
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Ah, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you? I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
Let us in, Granny.
Just casually stealing all their shit again.
We're wasting our time. How much could she have? It's in trash for a living. Let's get a drink.
I'm dry as an overseer's prick.
She's been digging for 80 years. Must have found something. Hear that, Granny? Whatever you got, Slackjaw gets a cut. Nothing personal. Just Bottle Street rules. Let us in.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage. All of it.
Open the damn door. Rent's due, Granny. Open up. Let us in.
They're both like, huh? Hey, where'd Freddy go? And that guy's like, don't.
Who do we have here? Come on, let's get a shank in his eye. Let's see what's inside.
They'll be fine. Granted, the failure of stealth probably increases the chaos.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Alright, did what you wanted.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Upstairs on the vanity. Where the fuck?
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that Slackjaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present.
Go on.
Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard. Or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious. But they're shy. You'll have to go or they won't come.
Pretty sure you're feeding lethal rats, lady.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Okay, thanks for your input.
Shut the door. No people.
Okay, well, we can bend time, or we can improve our agility. Seems good. Get past wall light in a number of ways. Disable it by removing the whale tank oil. Climb up the crates to the right and use the roof. Find another path by following the streets to the right. Possess rat and use a small tunnel to the left. A lot of ways. A lot of ways indeed. Nope. Sergeant Hayburn, all of the Wall of Light components have been delivered to your station and expected to be functional before midnight. Also been provided with several spare well oil tanks should the need arise. Last, it's come to my attention that various watchmen continue the adolescent practice known as rat burning. Remember, whale oil is not cheap. Please keep your men under control. Captain Kernow. Also, rat burning? I don't care if they're eating people. That's just fucked up. Don't do that. That may or may not be motivated by the fact that I have pet rats. A spring razor trap can be attached to any surface by aiming at it and pressing right-click. It will be triggered as an enemy approaches it, throwing up a cloud of shrapnel and, eviscerating them. They're not exactly the non-lethal route. You know, not exactly. Uh-huh. do have a better jump ability now, so... Clavering Boulevard.
Crazy? They can hear anything you say.
I don't give a rat's ass. I really don't. They took my uncle's business over their 7 stricture bullshit.
Don't be stupid. I've been watching how they operate. They're disciplined.
City Watch owns these streets. That's not gonna change.
Oh. Getting to Galvani's office. Search for a sample of infected rat viscera. Another one that's based on a code. Awfully quiet. Never really want to trust a place when it's just quiet. Hey, hey, hey! Oh, wait. I won't do this for every save. But I want to prove a point. And why you want to usually make these a little bit more annoying to open. I'm sure somebody's watching this being all like, why don't you just go find the code? It's right here. So it's the first time playthrough, and I'm doing this to prove a point. Like, let this sink in. So far, we have tested over 320 combinations. And it's only been maybe a couple minutes tops. We're now up to 400 odd combinations. And like, there's a 1,000. Just plain and simply, there is 1,000, assuming that all digits do not need to be unique. In which case, if all digits need to be unique, there are even fewer. There's like 800 something. Because then that becomes 10 times 9 times 8. We're up to 500. Like, we've now tested over half the combinations. Up to 600. Like, the thing is I will also use this as like something of a, you know, lesson on just basic security. A 3-digit code is not very secure. The more digits your code has, the more secure it is. Because say your code is 2 digits. That is 100 combinations worth trying, and that can be easily brooted. In this case, we're only working with 3 digits, and I feel very comfortable trying to brood it. Because there's only 1,000 possible combinations, and we can cycle through them fast enough. Once you get to 4 digits, that's when things get a little bit more complicated, and it suddenly becomes like, well, there's 10,000 combinations. That's not really worth my time. 5 digits becomes 100,000. 6 digits becomes 1 million possible combinations. Do you see where this is going? Every time you add an additional 10-digit possibility, 387, that would have been real easy to get to if I tried on the other end. But there you go. We tried over 700 combinations because we did it in a weird way. And I brute forced the safe. I would think every single one of these safes needed more than a 3-digit code.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear Telly's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now.
Hey.
Ah!
No! Just die! Take it!
Don't worry, I didn't kill your potential husband. He's just unconscious. I am not a monster. Duly noted. They can indeed see through the glass. All I wanted to do was listen. Say no to more sleep darts. Got rats. Honestly, even though they're a little horribly disfigured, they're kind of cute. Just when there's a giant fucking swarm of them that I feel concerned. Okay, we could have gotten closer and stayed sneaky if we went this way. Got it. Don't know where that maid went, though, is the problem.
Seen any more big rat swarms? I don't need shit from you.
Good. More guards. Wanted, Slackjaw. 2,000 coins for capture or death. High crimes under the strictures of the High Overseer, the invincible laws of the City Watch of Dunwall, and the edicts of our brave Lord Regent in these times of peril. Bullets are bullets, and bullets are tools. Just because we shouldn't kill people. We can't if necessary. Think. Something to pick up and throw. Maybe not. So.
Oh, stupid goddamn.
What was that?
Come investigate, if you dare. They do not care to investigate. Cool.
Huh? Maybe wind.
Yeah, maybe just the wind. Feeding log. 4th day, month of wind, assorted human remains, strong appetite. 1 bag, Tivian pears, rats uninterested. 1 tid, potted whale meat, eaten. Human torso, no trouble finding corpse parts. No feeding, aggression increased, instant of cannibalism. Instant with previous maidservant, will withhold feeding until 1st day, month of darkness.
Oh, stupid goddamn.
What was that?
Nothing. Yes, because rats would make that loud of a noise. Clearly.
Any chance you'll share your food with me tonight? Blow off.
Tasty, tasty. I am full up on elixirs. Good to know. Flashing, so I don't think any of these are technically valuable. Alright, let's head upstairs. Gotta get used to using that. She's cowering. Dr. Galvani's lab. I'm sorry, a bull rat? Galvani, the latest case should arrive within a week, containing all the components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus. Can't have you getting Fossy Jaw like the Tanners at the edge of the city. Poor bastards. Sorry I have to practice in secret. The vivisection should be celebrated. Revered, even. Cutting up rats should be done in the town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes, not in some dirty little secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Anyway, lucky for you to have an old friend who never left the academy. Let me know what else you need. But remember, it might be a month before I can put together another shipment. Yours in knowledge, Artemis Moore, Procurement Clerk and Provisioner, Academy of Natural Philosophy, South Wing. P.S. Next time you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We've stayed fairly isolated from the plagues, and so few come and go here. We've got quite the stock of Tivian brandy. Behind some books, eh? Found the toilet.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander Zoological Survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Oh boy. Oh, stay in the office. So apparently I could have broken in 1 floor higher. My hair is so small. Ah, behind a bookshelf. Ugh. Alright. Rat guts acquired. And I am unfortunately very, very, very tired. But we've barely even scratched the game as far as it starts. Just barely. So I'm gonna take it easy and call it now. It's been a day for me. Mostly just because of me taking an exam. But also because, like, you know, last night I didn't get as much sleep as I need to because I was up a little late studying. Anyway. I am who all is streaming on twitch.tv. Maybe we'll find a person I can raid. Wells, Geek is playing Repo. Who is playing? Lord of Bugs and Bones. We watched the Outer Wilds content. This person I ended up raiding probably while AFK with, like, I have to assume Buff Pup. But, like, Barguest Black, I'm going to raid because they are playing Outer Wilds, specifically Echoes of the Eye. Don't you dare fucking spoil them. I will know if you spoil them. How will I know? I don't know, but I will know. I will find out. So don't fucking do it. Do you understand me? Do not. No spoilers. We like watching people playing games for the first time, and Echoes of the Eye is terror. Soft terror, but it is terror all the same. Alright. Folks, thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the stream. I apologize that it's a little bit shorter than usual. That said, we will resume our regularly scheduled shenanigans next week. And hey, because I'm not going to be studying as much. Excuse me. That means I will have more time to stream during the week. So, yeah. Because the reason I wasn't streaming as much is because I was focusing so much on studying. But, yeah. I passed my Network Plus exam. Cool. But yeah, thank you guys for spending time in the stream. Your time is one of your most valuable resources, and I appreciate you spending even a minute of it here. Gives me the opportunity to, like, show off cool games. Dishonored is a cool game. This is going to be a very slow, methodical, I'm locked the fuck in kind of a playthrough. I will do my best to make sure that I am talking to people while playing it, however. But with all that said, folks, please remember you are always welcome here at Mana's Potion. And I will see you guys next time. Well, I am not the only one that's technically playing Dishonored, but... Yeah. Get over here. You're playing Outer Wilds. You deserve more viewers. Outer Wilds is cool. The mystery. Yes. Discover. Anyway, later.